What's up, guys? WhoNeedsMeta here, making Cadigan do deck profile before he goes home. So let's do this. It's Traptrix, because all of our decks are named after gay porn.
Alright, guys, so you remember that I like Fire Fists, and I like putting Fire Fists in things. So this is what happened when I got bored.
Like goats. Put your fiery fist inside of a goat.
Anything that involves Fire Fists obviously needs 3 bear. And along with the Fire Fist engine, I'm still doing 1 Gorilla and 1 Wolf Bark. But that's the entire Fire Fist monster lineup. And what I wanted to match them up with is I wanted to kind of get them drunk and get them to fool around with these guys. Because Myrmelio is amazing. The Rhoda for a trap hole is really relevant, and the fact that it pops a spell or trap when it's special is also really good.
So I want you to play 10 Goldfish, but you won't listen to me.
And she's bringing along her slutty sister, Dianea.
Diarrhea? 1 bitch and 1 diarrhea? Let's do this.
This card doesn't need explaining. It's a Wolf Bark that allows you to pop a spell or trap when you special her, or if you special another one with herself, you can set a trap hole from your grave. Amazing recursion plays. Other monster lineup cards, 1 T-King. Be careful, you add a lot in this deck, so just kind of pay attention to when you summon him. And to kind of help the ball rolling. You only have 14 monsters, including Card Car, and this kind of helps you get to the other 12. Spells. Obligatory 3 tanky. Doesn't really need much explaining. Your ideal turn would be summon Myrmelio, tanky for bear, and then duality, which is right here. 3 of them just because you start off really slow before you get your Traptrix and your Fire Fist monsters in the graveyard to start Wolf Barking them back. Only 2 MSTs.
Because I made you.
Because the guy holding the camera advised me to, and because it kind of makes sense. Because if you bring back Myrmelio, you have more than enough spell and trap destruction, and it's not good to blind space into artifacts right now. But we'll see how the meta goes. 1 Soul Charge, because both of the Traptrix cards get pluses when they're special summoned, and it helps make rank 4s. Dark Hole against established boards, and Book of Moon just because it's reactive. Onto the traps. You know, good cards are good. Here's where we're running them. I'm running 4 different trap holes. Each kind of do utility against different decks.
So you got regular trap hole, bottomless trap hole, nightmare, and void.
Hype trap hole.
Hype trap hole?
Yeah. They're each good against their own decks. You can side them out or just take them out totally, depending on your matchups. It just helps to have a wide variety.
Because you can set which one you want with Myrmelio and Diarrhea.
Staples, Compulse TT. I am still maining 1 Blackhorn. I'm not going to do 2 right now just because it's horrible against artifacts and stuff. And warning. 1 Wiretap. It's Wiretap. It's really good.
That's what we took out the 3rd space for.
In place of an MST, you can just use this against something you know will hurt you instead of blind spacing something. What I am having a debate on right now is the relevance of 3 chains. Whether or not I want these to be breakthrough skills or maybe lances. It needs to be decided as the meta develops. YCS Philly kind of helps with this, but we'll see how the rest of the format goes. MVP of the deck in the trap lineup is Vanities. It's so easy to manage. Like, if you have a bear and a tanky on the field and you want to go off, just pop something with the bear, send the tanky, this dies, and then start going off.
I think it's better than Oppression.
It's so reactive. And 1 Call the Haunted to help abuse Wolf Bark and the Traptrix cards that get special summon effects.
Extra deck.
40 card main deck. You're running like 15 traps, so just be careful of Decree. But yeah, here extra deck. Cowboy, Dweller, and Emerald. This card's really good for recycling your Dianeas and your Wolf Barks in a pinch. Cardinal, best Fire Fist XYZ. It's really, really clutch when you can get it off. Maestroke, Exciton. Exciton's a little harder to get off in this deck just because you kind of maintain advantage. But Diamond Dyer and Heartland Draco. This card with Vanities is really good if they can't target it with while you have a tanky up. Black Ship and Honor Arc. They're both like ships. Tiger King. And our newest additions from Primal Origins, Karen Gorgon and Ragna Zero. Both extremely situational, but both really amazing, and they both have really high attacks for XYZs. So be careful with them, but they're really useful in their situations. Big Maestro is what I keep in mind as. It's really good. And for now, 1 Pearl. I mean, if you want a shenanigans with Emerald with this, go ahead. But right now it's just in there as a big beat stick to get over Ophion and stuff.
And Emerald Special Pro is really good.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.